Hi, friends. Vicky
Hello,
here.
girls.
If you've ever winterized your coop and thought, okay, my chickens are warm and cozy, we're good, this video might
Your
surprise
dogs
you
are
a
in the
little.
shade.
Because here's the truth: the biggest winter
Would you
threat
close the
to
door
your
for me, please?
chickens is not the cold, it's not frostbite, it's not even snow or freezing temperatures. The real danger,
Okay.
the one that causes most illnesses and even some winter deaths, is something
Yeah.
far more silent: moisture and ammonia buildup inside the coop. And if their morning routine isn't managed carefully, your chickens might be
Well,
stepping into the worst possible environment the
here's
moment
Vicky
they hop
again.
off the roost. Let me explain why this
I know
matters.
that's what you're trying to do.
Every chicken keeper hears the same winter advice: block the drafts, seal the coop, add more insulation. But what almost
Mother,
nobody
why would you
talks
want to
about
take
is
my
what
leg like that?
happens
Why do you
after the
want to
coop
do
is
that?
sealed.
Huh?
Chickens breathe out
Why
warm,
do you want to
wet
do that,
air
Scoop
all
Bell?
night. Their manure adds even more moisture. If that damp air has nowhere to escape, by morning the coop becomes a humid
Open the
little
door. Let me
box
in here.
filled with ammonia.
We need to clean
Cold
out
air
this
doesn't
this
cause respiratory
this
illness,
coop.
moisture does. And ammonia, it damages their lungs
Let's do
faster
that
than you'd
today.
expect. This combination is what leads to coughing, sneezing, wheezing, swollen eyes, and yes, even frostbite. Frostbite is more of a moisture problem than a temperature
I
problem.
see you.
This is
This is
where the
my
morning
fault.
routine becomes
Uh-uh.
surprisingly important. Most people focus heavily on
Oh, why
bedtime,
you're so
closing the
petty. I
coop,
pet you
blocking the
all over. I
drafts,
don't
keeping the
bite.
warmth inside. But the
What do you
first
want,
2 hours
Scoopy?
after
Huh?
sunrise are actually the most critical. When chickens wake up, the coop is at its wettest point. If you keep it closed too long, your flock is stuck breathing damp, stale air. Open it too early, and sudden cold can shock them. Open it too late, and ammonia
Blue
builds
girl.
up. The solution?
Blue girl.
Let that moist air escape shortly after sunrise, not before the coop warms naturally, but not so late that ammonia has time to build. This small timing detail can make the
Yep.
difference
Oh, yeah.
between a healthy winter flock and one struggling with respiratory issues. Now let's talk about another winter topic everyone praises but rarely explains clearly: the deep litter method. You've probably heard people say it's the best winter bedding method because it generates natural warmth. And it can be.
Mama G.
But here's the part nobody wants to admit: deep
Oh,
litter
why'd you do
only
that?
works if your coop has excellent ventilation
Very well
and the
done.
bedding stays truly dry. If your coop is small, tightly sealed, or humid, deep litter can actually make winter conditions worse. Moisture gets trapped, ammonia forms quickly, and the lower layers can begin composting before the coop has the airflow to handle it. That's when deep litter turns from a great winter system into a
You all
health
want to come
hazard.
hang out with me, huh?
This is a serious concern. If you want to know more about the
Hey,
dangers of
Betty.
incorrectly using the deep litter method in winter, or any
Huh?
time for that matter, and how to use it safely for your chickens, check out the linked video
Mama
in the
G.
description below. Because it is an awesome system when it's set up and
Bluegill.
maintained correctly.
One who likes to pet
So,
my
what can
leg.
you do differently
Oh,
this
that's
winter to keep your
Brandy.
chickens healthy? Well, start by thinking of winter care as moisture management, not temperature management. When you close the coop at night, double check your ventilation, not drafts, ventilation. Warm air naturally rises, so vents should be high up and unobstructed. Next, pay attention to your morning routine. Open the pop door or chicken door soon after sunrise to release trapped moisture, but avoid exposing your flock to harsh temperature drops. Let the coop breathe gradually as daylight warms it.
Hey,
These
Birdie.
small changes will protect your flock far more effectively than any heater or insulation panel ever could. Winter chicken care isn't
Ouch,
about
Bluebell.
keeping them warm.
That
It's
hurts.
about keeping their lungs clear, their environment dry, and their daily routine
Ouch.
consistent.
Quit pecking me.
If you've struggled with winter
Quit
respiratory
pecking
issues
me.
before, or wondered why some coops stay healthy while others don't, the answer often lies in these hidden
Ouch.
winter hazards.
I don't know why you like to peck.
I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Have you ever
Come
dealt with
here.
winter sickness, coughing, or frostbite despite having a well insulated coop? And are you using the deep litter method this season?
Come here.
Share your experience.
Come here. Let's
It
go
might help
run now.
another chicken keeper avoid the
Run
same
now.
mistakes. And if you found this angle helpful, I'd love to have you stick around. Go ahead and subscribe if you want more honest, practical backyard chicken tips all season long. Thanks for watching, friends. Let's build a simpler life one day at a time. I'll
Franny.
see you in the next one.
Jody. Jody. Bluebell. Hmm? Norma G, what you